that. Okay, and then that means I'll just connect those points there like that. Okay, and then draw a line straight to there, a line straight to there like that. Okay, so now let's move to the next point. So we have a point there, the cutting plane is cutting that point. So here we have 2 points B and C. So obviously if you check, that means obviously we'll have like a flat line there between the 2 points there. So I can just connect the 2 like that, and then from there obviously I just connect with these points straight down to there, straight down to there. So this is the cut surface, right? When we remove this, we'll see that the shape will be like this, right? Okay, so now I'll have to hatch that that shape. So just hatch the shape there. Okay, just like that. So now let's look at the remaining part, or the remaining portion. Remember, this portion is the remaining portion. So now I have to draw that remaining part, right? Okay, let's see. Obviously this portion is removed, we're left with this bottom part, right? Okay, let's see, here we have A there, we still have A there, A is there, right? Okay, so what we have to draw in here, it's this line 1 2. So where's 1 2? 1 2. So this is 1 to 2 there. So obviously I'll have to draw that in. They said no hidden detail, so I can just only draw that part because we still have those points. So 1 is just inside there, okay. And then obviously it's 1 to 5, 1 to 5, and then to 4. 4 is up there. So remember, 4 is removed. I'll just draw this line only from here to 0.5. Do the same thing here. Remember, 3 is removed, is up there. So if these points are removed, I'll just draw the line, that small line there, just like that. Okay, and then what else? We still have this line 2 2, so I can just draw that in. Line 2 2 and line 5 5, we still have those lines. Okay, and then the line goes up to 4, but now we'll draw that line up to there because 4 is removed, is no longer there. We remove those points. And then also here we'll do the same thing, just end there like that. Okay, okay, I'm done with this section. So this is the bottom part, it's just behind that side. And then when it comes to this section, let's see, B and C, B and C. We have A, right? So A is there, so A is just that side behind. And then do we still have, there's 2 points, those 2 points are removed, right? So we can't draw them in because those points, we just removed them. We're left with AA, and then AA is just behind this cut surface, so there's nothing we can do there. So this is the complete sectional left view. So now we have to move to our next view. So I can just mark the sectional left view off. I'm done with that view. Now I'll have to try to draw the sectional top view. And then obviously the top view will be just down here next to the front view. Right, so obviously I'll project all the points vertically down. I'll project all the points down there, this one, that one, that point there, this point, this point, this point, this point. Okay, so the sectional top view, let me just adjust my okay, so now what I can do is from here I can just draw a 45-degree line right there, like that, and then let me just project the points for the cutting plane. I just want to show you what I can do just to save time. So now I'll just project the points for the cutting plane. Okay, so because obviously I'm still cutting the object there, but now I'm looking from the top, so obviously I'll project all the points down to here, so the cut surface shape will look the same as this one. So now what I can do is I can project the points of this cut surface to this section to draw the sectional top view. So now I'll just project all the points for the points of the cut surface to this 45-degree line. So I'll start with this point there, project that point and that point there, right, and that point there, this point here, this point, that point, this point there, that point, that point there, this point. Let me just move it a little bit down, and that point there. Then now I'll start with this 2. So obviously this 2 points, it's this one there, so that point will be there. This is our first point of the cut surface, right? Okay, no, it's this one here, this point, it's this line. So no, it's not there, it's right there. So this is our first point, not this one. So this line will be extended to that point there. Okay, and then this point obviously is that line, so I'll move it a little bit down to there because it's this one, right? So I have a point there. Okay, and then this one, where is it? It's there. So this point is right there. So this point, where is it? It's there. So we use the same line. So I have a point there. Okay, and then what about this one? Move it down to there. It's there. So that means I'll just project that there. I forgot to project this one. Okay, so obviously this point is on the same line as this two, so I have a point there. Okay, and then the next one is right there, projected, same line, I have a point there, and also the last one there, I'll mark a point there, like that. No, it's not there, sorry, this one is here. I keep on doing the same mistake, so it's there, not there. Okay, so now what I can do, I can just connect these points. Remember, I'll have to draw something like this. The shape will look the same as that one. So I know that here it's a line, and also here because of this, right? But here I'll leave it open because it's open there. And then connect those points, and then connect those two, right? Okay. And then now I'll move to those 2 points. I have to find those 2 points. Where is this point? It's right there. So it's this line here, it's this point. So I'll project this way. This point, where is it? It's there. So that means I'll connect those 2 here, right? And then this one, same line. But where is it from the 45-degree line? Is there. So project that point this side. So use the same line there. So it's a point. So those 2 points are there. So I can just connect. Those 2 points. Obviously it's this line. So now I can just draw these 2. There's 2 in like that. Like that. So it's like I'm moving this to the side, right? Okay. So I'm done with that top section. Let me try get these 2 points. Okay, so this point is there, this point is there. Okay, so project the 2 this side. So those 2 points, were they are here, so use that line. Where is it? It's here. And the other one, it's this here. So that means I have a point there. Okay, and then the last point there, where is it? It's there, right? I have to project that to my top section there. Okay, and then obviously this point is right there, so I'll use this line where they connect with this line. It's a point, so I have a point there. So now I can just complete my cut surface. Let me see. So that means I took wrong here. Yeah, connect those points like that. Like that. So this is the cut surface for this object looking from the top. So you'll see the cut surface like this. So now I can hatch the surface. So just hatch it there. Like that. Okay, so now I'll have to draw in the remaining portion, this lower portion here. So now I'll have to draw the remaining portion. So looking from the top, I'll see this surface here, because remember this is a triangle surface there, so I'll have to draw that in. So A, this is point A, so point A from this side, this line, so that means I have a point there, so this is A. And what about this one? It's B, so this point is B, and this one is C. So I can just connect those three. Like that. Remember, we're looking from the top, so I'll see that flat surface there, right? Okay, and then where's A? A is somewhere here, so it's below this cut surface, so there's no need for us to draw a line, right? Okay, and then these points there are removed, remember. And then what about point or line 2 2? Where is line 2 2 from here? Line 2 2 is there, so I can just project this to this side. Right, and then where is 2 2 is there, so it's a point down there, and this one here, it's a point there, so this is point 2 2, so I will be able to see that edge, that line 2 2, right? Okay, and then obviously 2 goes up to 3. Okay, so I can just connect this like that, and also this 2, right? And then I'll also see line 5 5, so 5 5 is there, and then I'll just project it this side. So why am I drawing this edges is because these numbers are just below the cutting plane, so obviously I will have to try and see if I'll be able to draw those lines here, right? Okay, so 5 is there, 5 is there, so this is 0.5, 0.5, so I can just draw that line because this is line 5 5, and then connect with this just like that, and then from 5 the lines goes to, from 2 we have a line to 1, right? From 2 we have a line to 1, and then from 5 we have a line to 1 as well, so we need to find this point 1, so 1 from this side is there. Okay, and then I can just connect with this, so we have point 1 there, we have point 1 there, so okay, for this one I can take it there, so but I'll just draw the line from there up to there, right? And then even this side I'll draw this line from here to there, because here I can't just draw the line because there's a cut surface, so that edge now it's hidden there, right? Okay, perfect. And then let's move to here. We have A is already there, and then this A will be somewhere here, so no, will be somewhere there, so obviously it's just underneath this cut surface, that means this is the complete sectional top. So now I can mark off the sectional top view there, so now I'm left with the true shape. So now when it comes to the true shape, I'll have to project all the points from the cutting plane perpendicular to the cutting plane, obviously. So what I can do here, I can just place this set square on that line, on that cutting plane, right, straight on that line, and then I can just slide this set square a little bit down so that I can just put this set square there, so that I can just project all the points up. So I can just project the first one up there, The second point, remember I'm projecting all the points from the cutting plane AA, like that, and also that last point up there, like that. Okay, and then from there I can just place my set square back there, then slide this one up so that I can just draw an XY line there, an XY line there. Okay, perfect. So here I just forgot to draw an XY line, so I was supposed to draw an XY line. So this is x2, y2, and then this will be x3, y3. Okay, so let me just move my drawing board a little bit up, like that. Okay, so now I have to construct obviously the true shape of the cut surface, right? So I'll use this sectional left view because obviously now I can't see the sectional top view, so it's fine, I'll use this one. So from this point I have 2 points, right? So this point and that point. So what I have to do now, I'll just transfer the distances from the sectional elevation to up there. So I'll start with this first point there, put my compass on the x1, y1 line to that point. Obviously I'll follow this line and then put my compass on that x3, y3 line and mark a point there. And then now I'll have to take the distance for this point, like that, then put it again on the same point there on the x3, y3 line, mark a point there. So these are the 2 points here, so it's 1, 2, right? Okay, and then I move to the next point, it's this one. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 points, right? So I'll start with the first one, transfer this to there, put my compass there, then mark a point there. Okay, and then the next point, it's this one, it's this point here, do the same thing, mark a point there. Okay, the next point is there, do the same thing, mark a point there. Okay, then the next point, it's that one there, it's this one here, that means I'll just have to mark a point there. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 points. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I move to the next point, it's this one, and then here I also have 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I'll have to transfer those points to the true shape up there. Start with the first point there. Now I'll put my compass on this point now, mark there. The next point, it's this one here, it's this point, mark there. Then the next point, I'll mark there, and then the next point there, just mark up there. Okay, so these are the 4 points. Okay, and then I'm done with this point, I move to the last one. So from here I only have 1 point, so I'll just transfer this point to my true shape up there, right? So now we use this line, so I mark there. So this is our last point of the true shape. So now I just connect the points. Just like that. So this is the true shape of the cut surface. Now I'll have to hatch this surface. Okay, so this is my true shape. And then this is my sectional. Left view. This is my sectional. Top view. Then obviously this one is my front. Okay, so this is the complete drawing for this question, so I can mark off the